Hello everyone. Today I'm here with Mr. Swapnil, our sales head in Trigon, and we'll be having a conversation on what is the difference between conventional and digital printing. And thank you, Swapnil, for giving your valuable time to us over here. So let me start with asking you the first question, and that is, what exactly is the difference between conventional and digital printing?
First of all, thank you for having me. So when you talk about digital, we just require a digital file from customer, which we can directly send it to for the production on the required raw material. But when it comes to conventional printing, we need to make physical plates for each and every design and colors. The setup time, when you talk about setup time, it is more in conventional as compared to digital printing, as you have to make physical plates, which takes around 2 to 3 weeks to make. Mostly in digital printer, the customer which are benefited are the small startups which with their small MOQs and having multiple SKUs. Conventional printing is mostly preferred by the FMCG company which has huge volumes.
And around how many FMCG brands you work with currently?
So we work with mostly more than 100 FMCGs all around the globe. And when you talk about the startups, we work with more than 500 startups in India and all around the globe.
So I've heard that one of the perks being in a digital printing company, there are a lot of personalization stuff you can do and many more things. So how does it really work?
Yes, indeed. So when you talk about personalization, it is, you can call a USP for a digital printing company. So when you talk about personalization, many more aspect comes like variable data printing, security printing, customizable packs like in every field, right, from snacks to food and beverages. So I'll give you one example. Tata Tea, we ran a campaign for them for their Mother's Day campaign, wherein we had an order of 3,000 packs and each pack consisted of different variable data print. When I talk about variable data print, every image of a mother and daughter is different for each 3,000 packs. So they on every back of pack, it had a special message which Tata ran a campaign. So the campaign was that they need to send a photo and a personalized message. So all that data was collected by us and we printed using our digital print technology. When you talk about customization is something unique. It is not static. The printing and which can only happen in digital printing. So customization as in, so each pack is unique. If you see a shelf, every pack differs from itself. So the brand and the product is same. But when it comes to personalize and customize, the whole scenario, every pack looks different from each other.
Okay.
And for example, security printing, it is also personalized printing but with an aspect of anti-counterfeiting. So a lot of counterfeiting happens in India. So to counter that and to cater our customers all these queries, we have a service called security printing, in which we can print invisible ink, we can have micro text, we can have galosh design, wherein every product or a brand can identify their product by including certain designs.
So if me as a customer, I am asking for a personalized packaging, so ये time कितना लगेगा, and what is the difference if I'm asking for a normal production and if I'm asking for a personalized production? What would be the time difference between both?
So in digital, the turnaround time is something really fast. You just need to give me the data and I'm good to go for printing. As you can see, I don't need to make any make-ready things like plates or cylinders, which is a disadvantage for conventional. In digital, we don't need any make-ready thing to make. Just we need to tweak in the designs and that's it. We are good to go for printing.
And what is exactly the setup cost difference between both digital and conventional?
Setup cost, the difference is huge. When you talk about conventional, the initial setup cost, like making cylinders or plates, is very huge. You have to make cylinders for every color used and according to the designs which are provided by the customer. But when you talk about digital, there is no make ready cost, like minimal cost. Like you have to just send us the digital file and we are good to go. If you need any changes to be done, editing to be done on your artwork, we can directly do on the computer system itself and we can proceed with the printing.
Okay. So after hearing all this, I would like to know as since you're working in a digital printing company since years, so as per you, what is the future in digital printing industry?
So I would say digital is the future way going forward in printing industry. I can tell you few examples like a brand called Whole Truth. They were like a small startup. So post pandemic, they decided to get into this business. We were their proud partner in terms of packaging. So now from a small startup, they have become a unicorn, and we are giving them their printing requirements hand to hand. We are growing with them. So a lot of companies like startup in India, we have a huge boost post pandemic. So I can say the future is very bright because India is getting more into startups. India is having that more focused on food and beverages than it was pre-pandemic. So yeah, the future is very bright, and we Trigon as a company are evolving according to the customer requirements, the new requirement which they place to us, and we try to invest in the innovation so that we can cater all their new requirement.
If hypothetically speaking, if I am a customer, this insight between digital and conventional printing helped me a lot to understand what exactly is digital and how it will help me as a customer in future. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this podcast really helps people watching and they choose digital printing over conventional. Thank you so much.
Thank you.